I don't know if you guys have looked far enough in advance, but on Saturday we've got NFL action, as we always do late in the season. We've got Dallas coming off back-to-back losses, blowing the 12-point fourth quarter lead at home to the Giants on Monday night. And of course, the brain freeze by their head coach, Jason Garrett, that cost them the win on the field goal icing attempt on his own kicker, which was successful at Arizona a couple weeks back. Taking on a Tampa team that was up 14-0 at Jacksonville this past Sunday and then allowed 41 unanswered points to lose its seventh in a row. Do you think this is what the NFL schedule makers had in mind when they started the late season Saturday night scheduling, which is designed prior to the beginning of the playoffs to start boosting ratings? I don't think so. But when you think about this whole season, tell me, have there really been any good Monday night games? You can count them all in one hand. I'm sorry, St. Louis and Seattle doesn't quite cut it. Neither did San Diego and Jacksonville. Just shows you that on paper, 8 months ago, it seemingly looked good, but it sure hasn't turned out that way. The good games have all been the Sunday night games, and even the Thursday night games. Were you enthralled watching Cleveland and Pittsburgh last week? How about the week prior, Seattle and Philadelphia? That is bad TV as far as I'm concerned. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Wednesday video report. I've got a money-saving discount coupon code that'll save you $20 off of any single purchase you make today. Of course, college bowl action starts come Saturday with the infamous New Mexico Bowl, featuring those two football juggernauts, Wyoming and Temple. Now, I will tell you this, guys. The opening games, let's say, week and a half in the college bowl games, before you get to the marquee games, those are the ones that you always find the best value. Those are the ones that are going to be the easiest to win. You're not going to find soft numbers when you're looking at the marquee games, when you've got Oklahoma State taking on Stanford, when you've got in the title game Alabama against LSU. Those are not the games that you're going to find the best value. The best value are going to be the know-nothing games, most of which you're not even going to consider watching. But I'm telling you, and I will guide you through the early section of the bowl season. And of course, we've got the NBA starting here in a couple of weeks as well. And my goodness, guys, every day that I keep reading about the rumors of this guy going here, this team doing a sign and trade deal, this team hasn't really settled its roster with the start of the abbreviated preseason, I keep thinking to myself, money in the bank. Because as you know, I'm a firm believer that the opening weeks of the season, no matter the sport, you always have the advantage, but it's especially magnified in the NFL preseason and in the opening month of the college basketball season, which despite last night's small 5-dime loser on Mississippi State, I'm already 11-3 this college basketball season, including 5-1 with my highest rated plays. But guys, as I told you back in July, in anticipation of the start of the preseason in the NFL, the lack of the off-season training camps would lead to a lack of cohesiveness and chemistry on the field, which would result in soft numbers and numbers that we could exploit and money we could be made or could make easily. And of course, I went 7-3 with my best bets in the preseason to start a great 5.5 month run that's still continuing. The same thing is going to go here in the NBA, guys, and it's really going to be noticeable because you're going to have so many teams playing 2 games in 3 nights, 3 games in 4 nights, 5 games in an 8-day stretch. There is not going to be any practice time. So you don't have a preseason much to speak of, right? You've got so much flux in terms of player personnel turnover. You're not going to be able to develop chemistry. And I'm telling you now, guys, the opening month of the NBA season, we're going to make a fortune. That is the time to make money this year in the NBA. And I can't wait personally for it to start. Now, in college basketball, tonight, a couple of guys to talk about. Matt Rivers looking for his 7th consecutive college basketball winner overall and his 7th consecutive 2000 star winner as well on Princeton and Rider. Just as strong as Minnesota last night, just as strong as the Seattle Seahawks on Monday night, just as strong as Temple over Villanova on Saturday. He's looking also for winning day number 9 of 11. Now, my boy Dom Chambers happened to lose last night like myself, and I have to be honest, I don't want to see anybody lose, but Jesus, thank goodness he lost tonight. and on the last night, the same night that I did, because otherwise we'd never hear the end of it today, that his winning streak was better than mine. We are both on winning streaks that have seen us cash profits, 25 of the last 36 days. And listen, all joking aside, he has won his players a hell of a lot of money here. $10 bettors up $8,140 over the past 36 days. Tonight, 49 winner number 6 out of 8. South Florida and Auburn, just as strong as his 49 winner on the Seahawks over the Rams on Monday night. And Scott Delaney, who is 10-3 with his college basketball best bets so far this season, and I think his overall college basketball record is something like 18-6. I know it's somewhere on his webpage. He looks to have his second biggest college basketball release of the season going tonight. A single-digit favorite that he feels will win by in a single-digit favorite that will be a double-digit blowout. Jesus, could he have said it any better than that? I mean, look, I'm just reading what's on his webpage. I didn't write this crap. Anyway, that's what he's got going today. Listen, for your money-saving discount coupon code, let me save you $20 today. $20 off of any single purchase simply by using December 20. December and the number 20. Put it together, no space between them. That will earn you $20 off of any single purchase you make today here at the site, no matter what handicapper you choose. Now, for your free pick tonight, guys, I'm going to go to an obscure game, to say the least. I'm going to take the Denver Pioneers. There you go. If you happen to be on Jeopardy next week and Alex asks you what the board shows you, what the nickname of the University of Denver is, it is the Pioneers, guy. And they are a 3.5-point favorite at Northern Colorado. They, of course, being the Bears. Listen, I'm looking at Northern Colorado's slate, right? They're a 3.5-point home dog tonight. Who have they beaten so far this year? Well, they just beat Johnson Wales of Colorado. I don't know. It sounds like a manufacturing firm. It doesn't sound like a basketball team to me. They have also been in, Western Carolina, Southern University A&M, and Westminster College. That's good enough reason to go against them right there as far as I'm concerned. As for Denver, Denver is a nice little team. I used Denver a lot last year. The Pioneers are coming off a loss at home to Iona, 80-70, as a 3.5-point home dog. But listen, Iona is a pretty decent team, and there was a reason that Denver was an underdog in that game. Yes, they did cover, but they did lose that game. Prior to that, though, they had been playing very well. They are 7-2 so far on the season, and I like them in this spot here. They've beaten Southern Mississippi, they've beaten St. Mary's, they've beaten Utah State, and I think they can win this game tonight somewhere between 5 and 7 points, so I'll lay the 3.5, and I'll go with Denver tonight over Northern Colorado. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Thursday.